If you've been looking for funding for a very, very long time, you didn't know who to go to or anything like that, and you've been looking for a credit union as well that's going to give you generous amounts on the business side, then boy, do I have a great place for you. NIH Federal Credit Union. So whether you are trying to add more business funding to your palette, or let's just say you're a new business owner and you're trying to just now get started, it does not matter which walk of life you are in, NIH got you covered, and I got you covered with all the information you need. So go ahead, go get your pen and paper, and I promise you, make sure you want to stay to the end so you don't miss any data points, okay? I really want you to get approved. And without further ado, let's dive in. And before we get started, ladies and gents, I just want to ask if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, as it helps my channel out a ton. I truly appreciate all your support. I'm really trying to help every single business owner out there get the funding that they need. Now, enough of me rambling, let's actually get into NIH Credit Union. So ladies and gents, this credit union, aka NIH Federal Credit Union, is very, very unique, and it's very, very helpful for personal reasons and business reasons. Their data points have changed a lot over the years, but I'm going to give you all the information that I was able to gather right now in the making of this video. They have a variety of credit products on the personal side as well as the business side, but this video is going to be strictly about the business products, okay? Mainly the business credit cards. So I want to just give you, again, all the tips, tricks, data points, everything that you need so you can actually get approved for this product, okay? That makes sense? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and throw the disclaimer out there right now. You need to clean your credit before you start applying, okay? Don't get trigger happy when you out there and you got a bunch of derogatories on your report, because you're gonna add way more, aka inquiries, for no reason at all. Now guys, I just wanna let you know right now, in the past, I have seen one or two people actually get approved for products with old collections on their credit report. But people, I don't want them to make an example out of you. They could have approved all of these people with collections and then they deny you, okay? You don't want to run the risk of that. Just because your grandma got approved does not mean that you're gonna get approved, all right? So just clean your credit report. That's all you gotta do. It's not going nowhere. So now that you're ready to clean up your credit report, the easiest thing that you can do to clean it is to click the link in my bio and sign up for the How to Credit Restoration Program, where I'm helping everybody that signs up to remove their negatives without them lifting a finger, okay? So now I'll be able to remove all the inaccuracies, all the negatives, derogatories on your credit report, and I'm also gonna coach you on the positive side to make sure that your profile reflects that 700 score that you're trying to get, so you can get approved for the NIH Credit Union and you can get approved for all their business products and things like that. So again, start off with a free 15-minute consultation with me. Click the link in my bio and I'll see you on the call. But enough about that, let's actually get back to the information. Now, before we actually talk about you getting the products, let's go ahead and start from the beginning, which is letting you become a member with NIH Federal Credit Union. That's the first thing that you're gonna have to do, okay? Now, you do have a few options on how you can do this. Now, from the website, it does state that you have 4 options, but I'm only gonna dial in on one, which is how majority of you, even myself, had to become a member, which is joining the nonprofit organization, which is the American Consumer Council. Again, this is a nonprofit organization, super affordable, ladies and gents. It's nothing that's gonna break the bank, and it takes literally 5 minutes to sign up. So this is gonna be the easiest way for you to do it, because it's the way how I had to do it. It also states that you are going to need a copy of your ID or any government issue ID and your social security number when applying, okay? And the last thing I need you to know is NIH will pull check systems when it comes to your profile. So you need to make sure that that is clean, and if it's not clean, you need to clean that up as well. So now you're a member, your check system is all good. Hey, great, we're not done yet. Now we need to go over the data points of what you'll need to get approved for these credit products. A 700 to 720 is a great score to have with Equifax, because again, they do pull from Equifax, okay? They used to hard pull upon membership, but I've heard that they don't do that anymore. They did not do that with me, but if you want to freeze your Equifax before joining, then knock yourself out, okay? Once you have that 700 to 720 credit score, again, you want to make sure that you don't have no negatives on your Equifax, okay? And you have no inquiries on your credit report in the last 6 months. I haven't noticed for sure if they're inquiry sensitive or not, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Just don't have any inquiries, okay? The last thing that I want to tell you also is to have your active business, whether it's an LLC or anything like that. Make sure that it's active, make sure everything is in compliance when you start applying. Even though I've given you all of this information, I still want you to double check what I just said and do your homework, okay? This is what I've discovered as in the making of this video by talking to reps and other individuals that are with NIH Federal Credit Union. I just got in, so I don't have a lot just for me yet, okay? Because they have changed their data points up a lot in these past few years, just like I said in the beginning, but I just want to make sure that you are fact checking to make sure everything is accurate. But let's continue, okay? Once you have all of those, the data points is good, everything else is good to go, I want you to start opening a business and a savings checking account, okay? Well, by doing both, you will be able to establish more of a relationship with NIH to improve your internal points with them, all right? Now, they do have a few options as far as the business checking account. No need to overthink it or anything like that. Just go ahead and apply for the carefree basic checking account. And with this checking account, there are no crazy fees or anything like that. And the only thing that you need is a minimum of $100 to open this checking account, which is super affordable if you have it, okay? You can look at the other checking accounts, but I feel this one is very, very basic and just easy, so you can just continue with the process. NIH does have a variety of business credit products like the working capital line of credit. The loan amount with the line of credit actually starts, as the statement of this video, from $100,000 and can increase all the way up to $500,000. I know we can all use that 500K right now. And this is just a pro tip, okay? Before you start applying for that one, because of all you got all the data points, just hold on, cowboy. Just keep playing the video, okay? When it comes to business lines of credit that have very high limits, you do run the risk of them asking for docs. So you have to make sure that your business has been in business for at least 2 years or longer, and you have tax returns for your business, because they are going to ask for this. Anytime that you see anything over $100,000, be prepared for them to ask you some documentation. Yo, let me see what you've been doing these past couple of years, because they're not going to be giving you $500,000 for nothing, okay? But if you are a startup business, then I'm sorry, this you're gonna have to sit on the sidelines for this one. This isn't for you. You're gonna have to season it out, try to make your business a little better, and then you'll be able to get this business line of credit. But moving on. NIH even has equipment loans for equipment financing and also SBA loans. So if you want a video covering those credit products right there, because there's a lot of valuable information right there, then please comment below and I will definitely create a video for that, because I'm telling you that those go extremely high limits and can help a lot of business owners right there. But what I've actually came for is the actual business credit card, which we're gonna go over. NIH only has, at the making of this video, one business credit card, okay? But it's super impactful. Let me explain. This card literally has no annual fee, a low APR rate. Side note, I forgot to ask the rep about the APR rate, how much it was. Because it doesn't actually, as you can see, it doesn't show you what the actual APR rate is. And from my experience, I don't know about you, but anytime banks say super low APR rate, it still might be super high. I don't like when they hide that from you. So if you can, again, just fact check to find out what the actual APR rate is, which is just odd. But anyway, back to the information. Again, with this card, you do earn points while utilizing this, okay? You do earn 1x back for every dollar spent on all net purchases, and you do earn 2x back on purchases with medical equipment. This does have a low foreign transaction fee, but this is just my advice to all you business owners. Do not use this card overseas, because the conversion rates, I still think, are still very high. I don't think it's worth it. There are various other credit cards out there that you can utilize for that. NIH is not one of them, so just use it in the United States. When it comes to the application process, it's very old school. And what I mean by that is when you click on the link, you will have to fill out the application just like this. This is where you will have to fill out all the information via your business. Remember I said in the beginning, make sure your business is active and everything is in compliance. This is why. Try not to leave anything blank on here, okay? This can show how you are not organized and legitimate, okay? So again, please follow this all the way through to the T. Trust me, you do not want the underwriters having their red flag risen, or you don't want to give them any reason to deny you for credit products. Now, once everything is finished, you can definitely send this to that little line right there that states business visa at NIHFCU.org, or you can just send it in a separate email, whatever floats your boat. And if I were you, I would submit the application, probably wait maybe an hour, maybe a couple hours, and then I would immediately call to make sure that they actually receive the application and ask for an update right then and there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but it doesn't hurt to try. I know a lot of you are probably wondering, again, yes, this does go up to $50,000 and you can get this with no documentation, okay? The only downside to this, which is really not a downside, is it doesn't report to your business credit. So this is similar to the Navy Federal Business Credit Card, the BHG Business Credit Card. It doesn't report to anything. And the only time it will is if you stop making payments, and it's gonna show up on your personal credit because you're PG. So don't do that. Make the payments. Overall, NIH Federal Credit Union is an excellent credit union to have under your belt when it comes to business products. If you utilize every single data point that I've given you and even fact checked it to see if everything is accurate, there's no way how you do not get approved, all right? Just make sure everything is clean and then pull the trigger. And if you have NIH Federal Credit Union, whether you have the business credit card, the line of credit, or anything, please let us know your data points down below. We are really trying to help everybody out there that is attempting to join to get business products, so at least they know, okay, I'm relatively close to this. I know I'm probably gonna get approved. Maybe not 50,000, but maybe 8,000, 12,000, 15,000, all right? We're a family here. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Now go check out NIH, get that $50,000, get the line of credit, get all of that so you can go ahead and fund your dreams, all right? And until next time, ladies and gents.